Hey guys, how's it going? Twigs here. So we got some news when it comes to the Wuthering Waves anniversary for 2.3. As we guys know, there was a lot of backlash after that anniversary stream due to the fact that there wasn't very many rewards to go along with the anniversary, the lack of any type of free 5-star, and also the whole 12 banners thing. It didn't meet the expectations of what the community wanted for Wuthering Waves when it comes to their anniversary, due to the fact that Wuthering Waves has such goodwill when it comes to the gacha game community. We just kind of expected better, and whether that's fair or not, at the end of the day, that was the case. The general community expected more. And so after that, as you guys know, they did post something in their Discord about being aware of what the feedback is, and also that they plan on looking into what they can do. Well, we finally got that tweet. We finally learned what they're thinking about doing, or what they are going to be doing. And so let's jump right into it now that I kind of got us all caught up. Regarding the version 2.3 preview special broadcast. To our dear rovers, after the Wuthering Waves version 2.3 preview special broadcast, we received plenty of suggestions, thoughts, and criticisms from you. We've been paying close attention to all the feedback, and we'd like to take this opportunity to address your concerns and sincerely apologize for the disappointment. Our roadmap for the recent versions of Wuthering Waves allocated development resources to an anniversary experience in version 2.3 that is both relaxing and entertaining. However, this allocation did not meet our rovers' expectations for an anniversary celebration. At the same time, we fell short in how the broadcast was structured, scripted, and presented, leading to a poor viewing experience. We at the dev team have identified and acknowledged certain shortcomings in our content management, preparation, and delivery. And so what they're basically saying here, and this was one of the other criticisms when it came to how the live stream went about, because overall it was, in my opinion, fairly good. I thought the live stream went well because it was just straight and to the point. They didn't spend too much time yapping. There was a little yap, but there wasn't too much yapping. But what I think they're referring to, and this was, like I said, one of the other criticisms of the live stream, was that it felt like throughout the whole live stream they were edging us for something really big. But this moment right here is more so what I'm talking about, because you could say that maybe the players had too high expectations, and maybe we just kind of got it in our head that they were building to something. But, and like I said, if you were saying that, that would be fair, except for this moment right here in the stream. Because this moment in the stream, it basically almost confirmed to the player in their head that there was something big coming. And what's happening here at the end of the stream is that they're asking each other, oh, do you have any other big thing you want to say? Oh, do you have any other crazy thing that you want to announce? And this is basically like, everyone's like, oh my God, they might have something else big. Well, this was what happened. So this is really the end, right? No more surprises. I'm already heading back, yeah. He said he's got nothing. Like, they're edging us right here. They're edging us.
一滴都没有啦，我是真的没有啦，我也没有啦。那么各位漂泊者，感谢收看今天的特别。
And there it is, right there. Solan's like, oh wait, I got something, and then this is the moment where everyone's like, oh, holy shit. Is this it? Are they gonna say something really cool? Is it gonna be a free 5-star? Are they gonna be throwing like 30 more pulls at us?
谁说没有了？我就有一个。
I have one last surprise.
我还有一个惊喜要跟大家分享。在阿维柳宁神学院的冒险后，卡提西亚的故事还没有结束。2.4 版本，我们将开启黎纳西塔全新的地块，更加精彩的冒险，更加跌宕起伏的故事，都将在这个夏天等待着漂泊者们。
不愧是你啊，这都能藏到最后。哎呀。
And they're acting like that was, oh man, you saved that to the end. You're such a dirty devil, edging us for that big crazy surprise. When in reality, and don't get me wrong, I'm not saying what he said wasn't cool. It was cool. I like knowing that we're going to get a new map and we're going to get more story stuff. But here's the blunt, honest truth of it all. Who here didn't already know that was coming? Of course the story is going to continue. Of course we expected more stuff with the characters, especially with Cardathea, because we know she's going to be a playable character. Of course we know there's going to be new additions to the map. That's how these gacha games work. They add new content. So he said what we already knew was coming just by playing the game. New story stuff and a new addition to the map. Of course, we knew that was coming. And I'm saying that we knew that it was coming as in that's just kind of like par for the course stuff. That's what I'm saying. That's no big surprise. And they're acting like that was a big surprise. And so that's why I say that I would understand if you thought that the players had high expectations, and we do, that's fair. But this moment right here is exemplifies that they kind of did edge us, and then they didn't give us that satisfaction we were looking for. And so that's what this part to me sounds like they're referring to, is that they structured it in a way where they were basically hyping us up, and then they didn't give us any real good conclusion to that hype. What happened has shown us even more clearly that Wuthering Waves' accomplishments over the past year would not have been possible without our rovers, especially rovers who have been with us on this journey from the very start. We want you to know that we are planning future versions with you in mind, so please stay tuned for more updates. Again, we deeply apologize for failing to meet the expectations of our longtime rovers. We also recognize there is still much more room for improvement in how we operate and support the game in the long term. We're committed to growing and refining every aspect of Wuthering Waves. To express our gratitude and sincerest apologies, we'll be launching a login event this weekend where the following content will be available to unlock and claim. The opening time will be given in a later official announcement, and the rewards are 10 Radiant Tides, 10 Forging Tides, and 10 Lustrous Tides. Translation: 10 event banner pools, 10 weapon banner pools, and 10 standard banner pools. Thank you once again for your support and belief in Wuthering Waves, the Wuthering Waves dev team. So that is the official post that they have thrown at us in regards to what happened with the backlash toward the anniversary 2.3 dev live stream, whatever you want to call it. And in all honesty, I mean, realistically speaking, and this isn't me trying to sound dismissive, because no, I'm actually really happy that they are taking this step in the right direction. I'm happy that they are trying to give us more pulls to kind of help us with these 12 banners we're going to be dealing with. So it's a step in the right direction. But honestly, I kind of do wish they would kind of throw in a 5-star selector. And no, this is not me saying, oh, they should give us a free Zanny or Shikona. How the fuck you say that one girl's name? I'm not saying that at all. I do not think they should give away a free Zanny or free Wind Girl. You're crazy if you think that they should do that. That is like business malpractice. I think what they should have done was give us a free standard 5-star selector, while also throwing in Jian or Yinlin, the two first event characters that came out with the game. I think that would be nice. It would, and to kind of say it like how Genazad said it, it's just a nice little thing to give your player base for rewarding them for playing the game. But this is fine. I'm happy with this. But I'm just saying that I would like to see a 5-star selector, but this is fine. And also, I do like that they were willing enough to acknowledge a lot of the criticism in this post that was directed toward them in the live stream. I do like this. I like this too. And I don't want that to kind of fly under the radar. If we were talking about Hoyoverse and Genshin Impact, or even Star Rail 2, I would even throw in Star Rail. But definitely Genshin Impact. They at best, they would probably put out a post with a middle finger right there, like a picture of a middle finger right facing toward you. If they didn't just outright ignore you, because they were more than likely going to ignore you. But I'm pretty sure what they would love to do is that middle finger. So overall, I thought this was fine. I thought this is good. I think it's definitely a step in the right direction. And like I said, I do like that they were willing to acknowledge the criticism. So as always, I'm really pleased with Wuthering Waves. I'm happy that they did this. So with that being said, thank you guys for watching. Hit that like and subscribe button, and I'll catch you guys later.